Hey guys, um, back with another video, and I'm just gonna continue my rants, I guess, because the longer I stay on YouTube, the better the videos will get, and I want to be comfortable sharing, I guess, my recovery journey on here and make better and better videos. I presume this is still the beginning, so most of these videos are crappy, have no editing, aren't really planned out. It's kind of just me riffing and talking about stuff. So in today's video, I want to talk about how easy or hard it is to do stuff. And I guess, if you have different amounts of love, doing stuff becomes easier or harder. I feel like I tried my best to go to school, and I struggled tremendously. I failed. I dropped out of school like 10 times. Sadly wasted my parents' money. Felt super guilty about it. Didn't know what to do. Tried my best. I really feel like I tried my best, but between, the voices in my head and the PTSD and the loneliness and not being around any other believers, I don't have enough love to be able to get through college. So I've struggled with that and eventually gave up. I feel like God called me to do other things, so I'm focusing on other stuff now. But basically, like, if God wanted to make something easy for you to do, then he'd make it easy, and it wouldn't be that difficult for you to do. And if he wants to make something hard for you to do, he could make even the most trivial thing super hard for you to do, like college, which I guess normal kids go to college. I used to get okay grades in high school, and decent grades, so I didn't think that I wouldn't be able to go to college, although this was before my mental illness set in. But eventually the mental illness set in, and it made it almost like very, very difficult to go to college, although I do get good grades. When I get good grades, I get really good grades because I'm getting the love I need to get them. And when I get bad grades, it's because I'm not getting any love, and that makes it more difficult. So throughout all of this, it's just been a total nightmare, basically, because I really suffer. And I suffer with these demons and stuff. And I tried my best to go to college, but it hasn't worked. I still haven't given up. I'm still not out. I'm on a leave of absence. But it's been very, very difficult. And I just want to make these videos to document my recovery process. So I'm going to be taking videos of my walks. But back to what I was saying, which is that, like, if something's, difficult, if God makes it difficult for you to do something, then it's going to be difficult. And if God makes it easy for you to do something, then it's going to be easy. So I feel like there's some stuff I can do, like walk 5 or 6 miles without getting tired, that even people with valedictorians and people with really high-paying jobs couldn't walk like this, They would hate walking like me. But I, on the other hand, struggle with desk work and book work. It's not that I struggle with it. I can do it if I get enough love. But without the love in my life, without sufficient love, I'm not able to perform well in school or at my work, because there are too many other factors that are weighing me down. And so I really need the love to lift myself up in situations like that. Practice does make perfect, so the more you practice doing a lot of things, the easier it becomes to do them. But again, I don't want to struggle and try to do something that's worthless in the sight of God, which is something a lot of people do. And it turns out to be fruitless in the end, because it was based off a selfish ambition, not off a selfless love or the guidance of God. And this is the case with many people, especially rich people who go to school and think they know it all. But yeah, I've been struggling majorly to complete my college, and I can only hope I graduate or that the YouTube channel takes off. Although I'm not making videos that are of a quality that's high enough for me to expect my YouTube channel to take off. I definitely want to get better at editing, better at structuring the videos, and making them look cool and sound really good. But I'm still not there. This is still the beginning. And I just want to get comfortable documenting my recovery and making like little crappy videos before I can work my way up to like bigger and better videos. So I'm trying to analyze my life. At this age, I'm 29 or 30. When I was younger, I thought I just wanted to be an engineer and make money. As I got older, I wasn't able to do very well in school, and the mental illness definitely slowed me down. And then God basically like called me to be a writer. So now I'm writing stuff and trying to make YouTube videos. And I know this sounds really weird, but this isn't something that like I would have chose. I wouldn't have told myself to be a writer. I really do believe like God or aliens or the universe, hopefully not the devil, but last but not least, maybe even it's the devil, I don't know. But something told me to, be a writer, you could help more people and it would be better that way. That's what you're meant to do. So I'm on this path and it's still early, and I'd like to become, I think I already am, like I can be a good writer, but I'd like to become successful with my writings and write stuff that helps people and that makes enough money for me to support myself and not have to rely on my family. Makes enough, I guess, helps enough people for me to be able to have friends and be happy with them. And then everything outside of that is just to help the maximal amount of people. All I really need is a little bit of money and a few good friends, and I'm happy. But apparently, the universe couldn't even figure that one out. So they're sending me out on a, super love mission, I guess, to become a writer and help people. So I've been bashing my head on the wall for a really long time with all this school stuff, and it hasn't worked out really well for me, although I don't deny that it's helpful to other people. I'm sure if I was given more love and more protection, I would have been able to do very well in school, as I have done very well in cases where my life was in that state, where I was getting 4.0s. But when everything's chaotic and hectic and stuff, I don't feel like I can perform, on that level that I'd like to perform. And that caused me to take another leave of absence. So in this leave of absence, I'm focusing on my mental health, and this is just more documentation of my process or my journey with God. So stay tuned, guys. I'm giving you more videos in the future.